So guys, I'm in this trade with my VIP group. I just sent in the signal and we've been on it since. You can see we are basking in profit right now. So what happened, what prompted this entry was this candlestick here. So I saw this guy and I quickly went to my 1 minute time frame for further confirmations. This is what I'm going to show you in this video, so just stick around, make sure you watch it to the end so you can get value. I'm going to show you guys the setup of this strategy. This strategy is very simple. It's going to give you up to 15 candlesticks before you ever see a spike in the market. So I'm going to share it with you, but after seeing the candlestick, the bearish candlestick on the 15 minutes time frame, I quickly came to the 1 minute time frame to see that my indicators all converge on this level. All right, this is my ADX and my envelopes. These are indicators that spot trends. They will help you detect the trend of the market. You know me, I really do a lot with trends. All of my most of my entries are spotted right after I'm able to identify a clear trend. So after these confirmations have been met, I gave the call and I also took the trade. You can see we are basking in profit. So here we go. All you have to do is set up this indicator setups. All right, set up exactly as I'm going to show you in this video. So let's quickly do it together. For indicator window, for the main window we don't need any indicator, or for the indicator window one, we're going to be adding directional movement index. All right, we're going to be adding the following parameters: period of 1, levels 100, 90, 20 and 10. Make sure you set it up just like this. And if you're using the white background chart just like my own, make sure your style pops in your screen. Make sure they are visible on your charts. That means use colors that will be clear or be visible in your charts. So in my case, I'm using black. Click done when you're done with that. And for this other page, for the visualization here, just make sure that you follow the same colors that I'm using. You can see that the background of my chart is white, so I'm using white for positive DI and negative DI, all white. Click done and you have your indicator ready. And the next one would be the envelopes. All of these are indicators that would help you detect the trend of the market. You know what happens when you are able to find the market direction? You already know what to do, whether to sell or to buy. And since we are trading the Boom 1000 index and we want to be catching candlesticks, trading against spikes, we want to be selling, as you all know. So we are going to be using the following parameters: period of 10, shift 0, deviation 0.002, method simple, apply to close. For visualization, of course, you know to skip levels. We don't need levels here, so you just keep that part. And for visualization, make sure it is on all time frames, of course. And for upper band, you can use whatever color that will pop on your screen. You can choose to use the same colors I'm using until you understand how the strategy really works, and then you can go ahead and customize to get your different your desired colors. So lower band I'm using blue, upper band I'm using red. Click done when you're done with that and you have your setup ready, almost ready though. We are going to be adding the last one, which is period 1, moving average period 1, shift 0, method simple, apply to typical price. And for levels, you should still skip. All right, and for visualization, just copy the same colors as I'm using here. Click done when you're done with that and your setup is ready. Now this strategy is very powerful, guys. It's very powerful. It's very simple. I really fought with simple strategies. Like, if the strategy is not simple, count me out, right? Because I believe simple strategies they turn out most times the most effective strategies. So I really like to go with very simple strategies. Even when I'm teaching price action trading strategy, it is I try to teach my students the simplest strategies because they go a long way than even those really complex stuff, right? So we have our setup. We're still in profit, guys. You can see we are still we are still in profit. So we have the setup now. You just want to see, you just want to go to your 15 minutes time frame on any of these assets you want to trade on, be it boom 1000 or crash 1000. But you know you want to be buying crash 1000. I'm going to explain how it works for the crash market. But for the boom 1000 markets, you know you want to be selling when you see a closing prices is what prompts most of my entries, because they detect my next moves, right? So they detect the market's next move. So immediately you spot a closing price that is like this. You can see this is a pin bar. So you see that on 15 minutes time frame, and you see it around your resistance level. You can see there was rejection previously on that same level here, and then price had dropped from that level, and the same thing is happening again with so much rejection. You can see how much pressure sellers had in the market during this time. You can see there was a lot of bearish momentum in the market around this time. So the closing of this candlestick is what would prompt you to take a trade immediately after you have made your confirmations on the 1 minute time frame. So the confirmation, you just come to the 1 minute time frame and see that all your indicators converge at the 100 level and 90 level of the ADX indicator, and watch them drop from there. Make sure they cross each other and drop from there. And yes, that's your entry basically. So you take your trade. Your stop loss, we all know the boom and crash markets don't respect stop losses, but you still want to put it anyways, because if you have multiple spikes at a time, that's when your stop loss would have helped, right? Because the first spike would take you out before the next ones, right? Sometimes the market spikes just very rapidly, can spike 2 or 3 times rapidly. You don't even have a chance to do anything if you do not put your stop loss. So that's why you still have to put your stop loss, and it should be right above the previous highs of this same time frame. Okay, so yes, I'm done with that. Let me show you guys how it works for the crash market before I end this video and take my profits. For the crash index, crash 1000, like I said, you want to be doing the opposite. So you want to see a bullish closing on the 15 minutes time frame. You want to see a bullish closing like what happened here, but this is not a really strong one. So you want to see this, and you want to go to a lower time frame, 1 minute time frame, to look at the indicators. You want to see that they converge at the lowest level here, level 20 and 10, around here, and make sure you see that they cross each other and they start going up from that level. All right, so if you see that, you want to take your trade. You want to count 10 to 15 candlesticks and leave the market and repeat. You make good profit for yourself, guys. If you are not a subscriber of this channel, please do well to subscribe. If you are somebody who has been benefiting from our strategies, please make sure you drop good reviews so that you encourage every other person to come get this knowledge for free. See you guys in the next video.